Get right there.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Out here striper fishing today, and if you guys watch our last few videos, we got on the fish decently, but it's about the time of the year that we really wreck them. So one thing I think when you guys are out fishing, which I recommend doing, is you got to test new waters, and that's what we're doing here. We're testing areas I've never fished before. The fishing the last few times when we've been out, you've seen we've caught some fish, but not the big numbers I'm used to, like catching 100 fish in a day. I think it's possible that the bait has been moving from the spots that I used to fish last year, or the bait might not just have been in yet the way that I thought it would be. So we're gonna test some new waters. Basically, I'm looking for bait, I'm looking for good current breaks, I'm looking to places where there's flats so the stripers can push the bait up onto the flat, and I'm looking for birds, because birds sometimes are an indication that's where the bait's at. So we're cruising around. First spot here was a dud. It did look like there was some fish blowing up over there, but maybe not. So we're gonna go to spot number 2, see if we can find some fish over there.
Right there. Right.
I just got some work done on my boat and I'm super stoked for it. I had a polling tower installed by Hicks Marine Fabrication in Sonoma. The guy's name is Charlie Hicks. He does an awesome job, phenomenal job. He does everything from cabins, polling towers, really any custom fabrication you need for your boat that has aluminum involved. He's the guy to call. This thing turned out awesome. I'm gonna get a push pole for this thing, so I'm gonna use it like a skiff. Even though it's a bass boat, I'm gonna use it like a skiff out here in some of these shallower pockets. I might shoot some carp off of it one day, who knows. Definitely good for bed fishing. I don't have my polling tower yet, my push pole yet, so I'm not gonna be able to quite use it the way I want it to, but it's pretty fun standing up there. You can see a lot more when you're up here. It's a little scary standing up here, but you're definitely way up here. I don't want to get dunked in the water with this camera. So far we've tried 2 spots, been a little slow. Jake had one swirl on his, he's from the Matt Allen swim bait head with the 4.3 Kitech on the back, totally swirled on it. Right at the surface. We saw a couple little fish popping. Just checking some things out. I definitely think I'm going to use these spots that I just fished in the future, more on a high tide. We got the tide coming in right now. We're going to go back and fish some of the old spots, see if there's some fish there, but we're just running through it today. That's what you guys got to do sometimes. You got to come out here, run through it, eliminate water, find the fish so you can cook it home for your old lady so she's not mad at you, you know, when you come out here with your boys.
Yeah. Right on that point. Right on the point.
So yet again, it's been kind of a grind, but there is the first fish right there. Got that on the California swim jig, 1/2 ounce with a 4.3 Kitech on the back, dipped in a little garlic dip and dye. We'll let this guy go. Honestly, it's been kind of tough. Hoping that when the tide starts to swing here a little bit, maybe they get us on the fish.
Kind of tough.
We've fished pretty much everywhere, new spots, old spots. Jake had one flash. We're gonna keep fishing. Hopefully when this tide swings, we're gonna be able to get in the fish a little bit better.
Got one.
Life, we hear you beating out the...
Squeak.
There we go. Really tiny one, total shake. Second fish of the day. But maybe since that tide's turned around, they're starting to get more active.
Oh, right the boat. Good one, huh? Yeah. Oh, it's a good one. No.
Hit it hard though.
Jake's just enjoying this one as long as he can.
It's not a terrible one.
No, not bad at all.
Pretty fish. That's a pretty little fish.
We've been absolutely grinding for fish. That's fish number 3 right now. Really not the day that we anticipated it to be, but I do think that we eliminated some water for the coming weeks that we won't come back and fish. Me and Sean might fish out here till dark. We're still pushing around. That fish came right off of a flat on the Met Allen swim bait head. So all in all, you know, not a super productive day, but caught a few hay fish here and there.
Oh, right there.
Yep. Oh, fish. Those are better ones.
So, turn the camera. Oh, it is a little better. It's not bad. I'm gonna have
That's not a huge fish, but that's the best fish of the day so far. Came on a swim jig here. And the funny thing is, Sean, if you want to point the camera, there's like this little break right here, and I cast it across it, and I caught him across the other side, which is kind of cool. But that's a nice fish. Actually gonna keep this one, make some fish tacos with it. Definitely a keeper. All right, we just dropped Jake off at the dock. I think we have 4 or 5 fish total so far. I think I caught 3 or 4, and then Jake caught 1. We're gonna head back in right where we just caught those other ones, and then we're gonna go try in a marina a little bit later tonight. Sometimes stripers are known to boil in the marinas late at night, and see what happens from there.
Get right there. Get.
It was a fish.
That was a fish. That was a fish. That's the Braid. It was in
The brush.
It was in the brush.
It's another keeper.
It's another keeper.
Crazy thing, this fish was right in the brush. Sean, you want to point the camera at it real quick?
It's hard to see with the sun.
Yeah.
Right off the point,
It was like
right about there.
Yeah, that fish, it was blowing up in the brush. Sean's like, is that a fish? I don't know. I flipped in there and caught it right away. That's another little keeper though, but I'm gonna toss this one back. Just got into the marina right now. Gonna see if we can catch some fish in here. I definitely know that bait heads into marina, especially in the evening. And at night, I've always heard stripers do really good in the marina. So we're gonna try and fish this for the next hour or so till the sun goes down. Hopefully we can get in a big one, because that's what we've been looking for all day long. It's not been here. So that's gonna pretty much wrap up today's video. All in all, it was a really tough day out here on the water. The wind was blowing a ton, not like the weather report said. Just like always, they can't ever seem to get it right these days. All the spots we wanted to fish were totally murked out. The wind was blowing like crazy. It was hard to fish a lot of those top water baits that I said that I wanted to fish, that I was excited about. Came back in here in the marina, saw a little bit of bait fish here and there. For some reason, I think the bite was shut off today. Thinking about coming back out here tomorrow. So hope you guys liked this video. If you guys have any comments, any questions, if there's anything you guys thought we could have done better, explained better, let us know in the comments below. And stay tuned for the next video, because it might be the day when we go out tomorrow. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.